Alright, now that the dye has dried, I gave it 2 days because we've been having a lot of rain and it's been really humid out here. And also, it's not really necessary to do at this time, but just to get an idea of how it's going to look, I went ahead and buffed off the excess. And that's looking pretty good. But now it's time to do something about these edges. That is burnish them. I got my sponge here, and I guess we'll just start at this bottom edge here. Just wet the edge where we beveled it last time. Oh, wrong burnisher. I have 2 burnishers. One is just for black leather, and the other one's for everything else. Reason being, if I use the other one on black leather, the sponge chunks, the dye can transfer to the burnisher, and when I'm burnishing a lighter leather, it can transfer to that, and that gives it just a little bit. I don't know, it gives it a little bit of black, or it transfers over, and it's not really that bad, but I don't like it. So I just wet it, take my burnisher to it, and well, burnish it. Don't have to get it soaking sopping wet, just damp it a little bit. And just rub the burnisher across. Let me just do a little fish here. A little bit more. And that's why we bevel the edge and get some dye on it. So when we get to burnishing, we'll get a nice pretty edge. And also, I'll burnish these edges now before it's glued together. Makes it a lot easier to get to. I'm going to have to do a re-burnish to bring the smoothness and the shine back after it's all done. But it'll come back a lot easier if I already have the edge burnished to begin with. There you can see the shine starting, I hope. Right there. And I'm going to keep on doing that for all this edge, and these two. And we'll come back when it's time to put some gum tragacanth on it. Right after I get a pretty good burnish with the water, I don't know how much you can see there, I'm going to go ahead and put some gum tragacanth. Let me do this again. Gum tragacanth on the edge and burnish with that. Some people just burnish with just the gum trag. I like to get a water burnish first. Well, it just seems to work better for me that way. And that's the thing. There's several different ways of getting the same results. This is the way I do it. And it works pretty good for me. So I'll put a little bit of gum trag on there. And again, you don't need great gobs of it. You don't need to soak it in gum trag. Just a little bit. And I'll let it sit for just a little. Soak you in a bit. Dry a little bit. And then get to burnishing. Doing pretty much the same thing I did with the water. And what'll happen is as you're burnishing, it'll work the gum trag in and smooth it. And as the gum trag dries, it'll get a bit, well, a bit gummy. And you'll get yourself a nice shiny edge. That looks so good. Let me just do a little bit longer here. You hear that squeak? That means it's pretty much done, and that edge is shining up. Now what the gum trag does, okay, with the water burnish, you get a pretty good looking edge, but it's not going to stay that way. The gum trag kind of works into the fibers and holds the fibers down, so the edge will stay nice until the end. Now, the only thing about gum tragacanth rather, is it won't stay that way either. What you got to do, or what I do, is I go ahead and I treat it. When I do my top coating, I go ahead and I cover that edge with the tan coat as well, and that keeps the edge nice looking, just like on my own personal holster there. Now I'm going to keep going, and we're going to take care of all these edges, and I guess next time we come back it'll be time to do a finish on the inside here and get this thing ready for getting glued together.